Hello everyone, this is Michelle Sizemore at michellesizemore.com. That's Michelle with one L in my website link. I'm a creative memories advisor, and today I'm going to show you how to do this quick and easy page using the Sunshine Arches Border Maker cartridge. That's kind of a mouthful. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and I'll show you what products I used for the papers and embellishments. I have these in a new, these are our new sleeves that we sell, and they're open on the top and the side, and they just kind of help you keep things grouped together, maybe for a single project. I really like them a lot. Okay, so I'm going to show you the papers that I use. These all came from the Tropic Time collection. This is my background paper that I used. It's just a subtle stripe. I love this floral. And these colors are fun. So I used those papers. I used this little embellishment from the embellishment pack, and this from the photo mats pack. All right, I'm going to set all that aside. Now, those were full-size sheets that I used just to show you, but I'm actually going to use my scraps. I always use scraps whenever I can to use up my stash. Okay, now, first thing I want to do is show you how to cut two strips like this using the Sunshine Arches Border Maker cartridge. Here's my Border Maker paper holder, and this is the cartridge holder. I have the Sunshine Arches cartridge in here. That is a tongue twister. Already, but I'm going to show you how you can remove that. When you need to remove it, push the button and push it out from the bottom. And when you want to put it back in, you just plop it back in, and it causes your lever to go up. This is your paper holder. This is your paper tray. Hold up your arm, slide your paper in so that it meets all of the edges and meets up with all the edges like that. And then you put your paper tray holder underneath, and then make sure this is popped in, and then you put your paper here in this open space. Make sure everything fits together. These notches match up, things match up underneath, and you punch. And it does help to stand up to do this because it just allows you to kind of put your weight on it. You just want to kind of lean in, put your weight on the palm of your hand, and punch. And you go all the way down like that. Now, I'm just going to punch one. I've already punched some others, and I just did that one to show you. But now I want to show you how to know where to cut it to get the look that you're looking for. I'm going to pull out my 12-inch trimmer. I have the straight blade in here. I am going to line up the outermost edge. I don't know if you can see that. The outermost edge of my design, like there, needs to line up at a specific place on this trimmer, and that is on this little 3 centimeter mark. So look at the little 3. You want to line it up so that, there we go, and then so that the outermost point lines up with that 3. And then just spot check it all the way down to make sure it's straight. It's kind of not, let's see, I think that's straight. Okay, oops. Now close your arm and cut. And that looks exactly like I wanted it to. And then you cut the other one the same way. So you have 2. Set my trimmer aside. Well, not yet. I need a piece of this paper cut to 2 1/4 inches. To do that, you just put your scrap piece in here, line it up. Trying to find something pointy here. Line it up at the 2 1/4 inch mark. So there's 2 1/2, and in between is 2 1/4. Just line it up at 2 1/4, 2 1/4. Make sure it's straight all the way down. Make sure it's straight at the top. Hold it down and cut, and there I have my 2 1/4 inch border that I need to use. And then all I do is mount my sunshine arches on here. Gonna be kind of like that. And they're gonna overlap. The one that's the whitest would go on top. The whitest area, like right here. I think that one is a little wider. I'm just gonna spot check it to see how it's going to look. Yeah. And then I just bring this edge in to meet where the design starts. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is mount, since I've got it in place, I'm going to just mount one sunshine arches strip on top of the other to get it like I want it. Okay, kind of go all the way down there. Just a little bit of repositionable tape runner. There we go. I like that. And then I'm going to grab a piece of cardboard because I don't want to get sticky stuff on my table. I'm going to use my repositionable tape runner. This is the back. So that was the front. This is the back. And I'm going to put some repositionable tape runner all the way down the middle on that solid part. And then I'm going to be kind of delicate on the edges because they're kind of fragile. And just put some dabs on those. And this comes out in clear dots. It only sticks where it needs to go on your design, and then the rest goes on the cardboard, which I'd rather go on the cardboard than my table, which is why I use the cardboard. Okay, then you just place this in the middle, just kind of eyeball it. And now you have the hardest part done, and it wasn't even hard, it was easy. And then I just cut 2 1-inch strips of this orange, like this. I'll show you real quick how I did that. Line the orange up with the 1-inch mark right here. Make sure it's straight all the way down on that grid line. And cut. And honestly, you could do this actually about a 3/4 of an inch. It doesn't really matter. A lot of it's going to stick down underneath. Yeah, I cut these an inch. I cut those 3/4 of an inch. I suggest do it 3/4 of an inch because it'll save you a tiny bit of paper. And I'll use the 3/4 inch ones. On the back, I'm just going to put some repositionable tape runner and little dabs all the way down one side of the back. And then I'm going to mount this so that some of the orange peeks out the edge, just to give you a little bit of a fun, bright color. And then do the same thing on this side and do the same thing here. You want about the same amount to show on both sides. I'm good with that. So now I have my border. That's pretty easy. And this is my sample right here. Yeah, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm going to grab this piece of paper, which is the background. Okay, so then I'm going to mount this on top up here, like the sample. And I'm going to actually put some repositionable tape runner. This always faces down, this white piece, and it needs to be open so that your sticky can come out. And just put some little dabs all the way down and a little bit through the middle. And then we're going to just put it up here at the top like the sample. You can let a little bit of the top show past, or you can completely cover it up. I'm going to let a little bit of the top show past because I kind of like that. And gently rub it, just gently. And then you just add your photos. I did not matte these photos. You could always matte them, but I chose not to on this one. Put a 4x6 here, a 4x6 here. And then this one, I actually cut to 4 by 5.5 to give me room for a journal box. So this one is 4 by 5.5. And here's my journal box. Now I would just put a little bit of tape runner at every corner of the photos. Position them like you like them. Okay. And then mount this. Now, This came from the Photo Mats pack that comes with this collection. And I'm actually gonna move this photo up a little bit because I think that's a little bit too close together. And I kind of like that these aren't exactly even. And I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Now, this did not have lines on it, but let me show you what I did. We have this awesome template. Well, we used to have this awesome template. We don't have it anymore. But I'm sure you can find something similar at a craft store, and I hope Creative Memories will come out with it again at some point. This is really old, but I use this to keep my lines straight. So I would put this on top of this little journal box, line the ends of the little lines up to the edge here, and make sure I bring it down enough to give me room to write on that top line, and then I would draw pencil lines there, and then that would give me the ability to write straight. But before I do my writing, I would add this cute little palm tree and just kind of write around it. That just gives you a cute little decoration. And that's how easy that was to make. I love this Tropic Time collection. I've really had fun playing with it. The colors are just really fun, and they make me, definitely make me want to go to the beach. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.